Hey there, Jeep fans, convoy crazies, jerry can junkies. Johnny here. What are we doing today? Well, we're gonna do some laundry. I'm gonna show you how I do my laundry. Pretty exciting. Let's get started. You know, I always pictured this video with a title of something like "Do Your Laundry While Camping" or "Overlanding Camping Laundry Video." But here we are, it's 2020, November. We're facing a second wave of infections in the US, and some places are locking down and looking to lock down. So you might be new to this channel. You might never have seen any of my videos before, and you're like, well, who's this clown talking about doing his laundry? What does he know? Well, 2019, I took this Jeep from Pennsylvania to the Pacific Ocean and back. I lived out of this vehicle for close to 7 weeks, and I did my laundry solely out of a 5-gallon bucket. And you only need a few things. I'm gonna set this tripod up and then we'll talk about it. The words will come to me. You only need a few things. First, you need a 5-gallon bucket. They're a couple of dollars. You can get them at Walmart, hardware stores, places like that. I imagine you could even, heck, if you wanted to go touchless, you could probably order a 5-gallon bucket on Amazon. I bet you could find one. So you have a couple dollars there. Bottle of bleach. I use bleach in my colors and in my whites. 1/2 capful per 3 to 5 gallons of water. This is to kill the mildew. So if you ever leave your laundry in the machine overnight or for a couple of days, you know what I'm talking about. 1/2 cup of bleach in here will kill that, and you'll have no foul odors. Your laundry detergent, you won't need as much as if you're doing a full load of laundry. I use Dawn because I'm a dirt ball, and that's the only thing that really gets my clothes clean. So, and then you need an agitator. That's what some people call me. But you need something to agitate your clothing, your soap and water. So this is the cheapest alternative for me. It works really well. This is just a Dollar Tree plunger. You can get them in Walmart too, but they're more than $1. Last thing you'll need is some dirty laundry. So let's get this put together and washed. Alley-oop. All right, poor little bugs in there. Yeah, they might. There. First things first, 1/2 capful of bleach or thereabouts. Now you don't want to have your clothes already in here and add your bleach to the water. I like to have my water in there at a decent level, decent amount of water in there before I add my bleach to it. And you have to be careful with the bleach, especially if you're using like real bleach and not the splashless stuff, because it will splash on your clothes and it will ruin your clothing. Next we add a little razzle dazzle. Just mix this up a little bit. So this is about 4 gallons of water. Not too bad. Now we need some dirty clothes. Pair of pants. Checks the pockets. 1, 2, 3 pairs of socks. 2 pairs of undies. T-shirt. Hanky. Hat. We got a scarf. I was starting to get a little dirty, so I'm just going to wash it. And finally, one long sleeve button down. So you can see, there's no camera trickery here. You can see you can get quite a bit of laundry in a 5-gallon bucket. Now we're going to take our agitator and just agitate this for a while. You can stand here for a couple minutes, 1 minute, depends on how dirty of a person you are. Like me, I'm pretty dirty. So I'll stand here and agitate this 3 to 4 minutes, something like that. Now you can agitate this as vigorously as you'd like. Okay, that's enough. Now the easy part, bringing these out. So we'll take a t-shirt here. Boy, I hope this is in frame. There's nothing worse than setting up a shot and it's completely out of frame. Take your sleeves, fold them in, okay? Take the shirt as it is, fold it in half again. Okay? Take your shirt, grab the bottom, bring it up to the top. Now you have something to work with. Take the top, take the bottom, and just start literally wringing the guts out of it. Now I do all this outside. Sometimes I do it inside. In the winter I do. I've been doing my laundry this way since August of 2019. And I used to spend 10 to 15 bucks a week on laundry, and that's initially why I switched to do my laundry this way. And as the first wave of the coronavirus pandemic started to come about and we had our first lockdown here in Pennsylvania, it kind of worked out. And I didn't want to go to the laundromat anyways because, like I said in my last video, laundromats are not the most hygienic places. Pants. Took me quite a while to figure out how to wring pants out without getting myself soaked and without them dripping half the night or half the day. Fold them in half like so. Fold them in half again so you have 1/4. I start at the top and work my way down. You can start at the bottom and work your way up. Doesn't really matter. Since this is heavier in here where the pockets are, I like to get this wrung out first and work my way down. But just start wringing. And you're going to get to a point where it's going to want to fall over. Right when you get around the crotch area. So when I get down a certain ways, just wring and work down a little bit, wring and work down a little bit. I'll take this and throw it over my back. What I'm doing here is I'm taking the dry part. I have this fist clenched. I'm taking this hand and twisting and pulling it up through my other hand. Okay? Let that drip off a little bit. And there you go. Now I'll just hang them up like this. Now you notice I have a clothesline here, and we're doing our laundry outside today because we were blessed with a beautiful day. But you don't have to do this outside. You can do this in your bathroom. You can do this right inside your bathtub. And one other thing I wanted to say. You saw that we washed our clothes in the 5-gallon bucket and then hung them up right away. You don't have to do that. You can wash your clothes, lightly wring them out, set them out, dump the water out, and do a rinse cycle like your machine does. If you're sensitive to the soap or you don't like that, if you don't like that smell or feel. So set your clothes aside. You could use a laundry basket, something like that, for your sopping wet clothing. Dump the water out. You're going to see how dirty it gets. It will blow your mind. Dump that out. Refill with fresh water. Put your clothes back in. Run a rinse cycle, and then you're at this point. So if you want to do it that way. So we're just going to continue on. Long sleeve shirts, I do the same way. You guys are pretty smart, so I think you get the picture. Okay. Delicates, you're probably gonna want to be a little more delicate with. Wringing the guts out of them like this is probably not a good idea. You might just want to like smush them in your hands a little bit. They can drip dry. I mean, if you're hanging your clothes over the shower curtain rod, you're cool. Heck, you could take one of those old style laundry things, you know, the wooden kind that open up, and we all had when we were kids my age had when we were kids around the house. You could set one of those in the bathtub too if you wanted to for your delicates. Just throwing some ideas at you guys out there. Yeah, I look at it this way, you know, every minute that you are not out there is a minute less time that you're potentially being exposed to a virus that can, not will, but can kill you. And whoever would have thought a year ago we'd be saying that right now. So with that, I bid you all farewell. Thanks for watching, and hey, we'll see you out there. Check that out. I told you I was a dirtball.